Down to 7 Pacific. What you out there? Yes, clear. The line's clear.
Friendly fire!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What a fun surprise to have you guys on the podcast.
To have both of you.
Hey, we've only been trying to get Cam on the podcast for months.
You're lying.
I've asked you like twice.
See?
Yeah. But it's been over the course of months. And then the opposite for Gardini. Gardini has been on this podcast.
Gardini is a big friend of the podcast.
I've done it probably 3 or 4.
I think 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
You
So thank you.
just asked me. I would have brought Cam with you.
Yeah.
Very easy to get me,
That's
dog.
what we have to start doing is just asking the friends of people.
Yeah.
Like, just bring him.
Hell yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy.
I do actually, there's a thing I wanted to talk about, and it's actually perfect that you're here. I wasn't expecting you to be here. I don't know if you've seen on TikTok, but gingers are black people now.
I have been.
Have you seen this?
I seen it. So listen. So all right. So I seen the video of the girl saying that it was a fat.
That's
She was fat.
actually
She was
This
what
is
fat.
huge for us. This is huge for us.
She was fat, right?
Yes.
So I saw it and I heard her say what she was saying. I didn't listen to the whole thing, and I went, "Man, this bitch fat." I just stopped. I just scrolled away.
It took away all credibility.
Yeah, like man, she fat as hell.
But you don't think I'm a little black?
Nigga, no. What the fuck?
Why
Well, why'd you call him that?
Yeah, I did you guys see that?
Ginger, no. What you want to say?
There it is.
No, that was a
I
big
mean-
moment that was a big moment for me though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
That's nice.
That was a big moment for you too. Do you consider yourself a ginger? You dabble.
Yes, because people used to call me that. So
Yeah.
What's up? What was her point? What was she saying?
I don't really know.
I don't think she had one.
I don't know.
No, I
that
think she had a very good point.
I don't know that she had thought it through. I think she was just kind of like, gingers are black people, and then everybody was kind of like, yeah. It's just one of those intuitive things that you feel in your soul where you're like,
about time.
yeah, I think they are.
Well, then she also said Filipino people are black people.
Well,
Oh, but see, she was just trying to double down on some viral content. That wasn't even a real take, probably. I've never met a
redheads-
Filipino person and thought this is basically a black guy.
Dominicans, yes.
Dominicans, yes.
Yeah.
Dominicans is niggas, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm honestly, I can't even tell the difference a lot of the time.
That's hilarious. You know, friend, we just stop speaking Spanish.
Having lived in South Florida for a long time, Dominicans, you can tell if you look at their hair really closely sometimes. You're like, that's not black guy hair.
Hey, listen, for a long time,
Yeah,
bro,
you shouldn't have a rat tail.
No.
for like years, for years, I thought we were dominating baseball.
you thought black guys were.
I thought we was out that
Killing
big
it.
going crazy. Like, they call that nigga Papa because he big.
They called him big. They call him Big Poppy.
Because he's big, big nigga. I had no idea he was Dominican. No, for years I was like, yeah, we snapping right now. We are fucking
funny.
crushing, dog. We are crushing.
So good.
What'd you think
dude.
about landscapers then?
You know, well,
That's what I'm saying.
no, well,
You're like, God damn it, what the hell?
we good at everything.
We're good at everything.
Well, I mean,
Holy
we was
shit.
landscapers at one point.
That's what I'm saying.
We were technically landscapers.
You
Yes, we were.
technically tending
Yes,
the
we
fields,
were.
Yes, we were.
It is crazy to be the only not black person on this podcast.
Yeah, how you feel about it?
I'm pretty used to this feeling, honestly. I feel okay. I'm happy. I left
Man,
my
shut your
wallet in the
white ass
car.
up. Sick as hell listening to
Man,
you.
shut your white ass up.
I think what she was trying to say is that redheads are the minority of white people. That's what I think she was
I
trying
mean,
to say.
yeah, but we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You been through that. Y'all get sunburned and shit.
Yeah. We were
You know
born
what
with.
I'm
Then Cam just found out that I have size 7.5 feet. And,
That made me angry.
and it's not my fault.
That's not the fault. But it's like I'm not mad at your feet is size 7.5. I'm mad that your body didn't realize the memo.
Yeah, I got built a little backwards.
Yeah, you got built wrong. That's it. If you gonna have 5'7" feet, you should be 4'11".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
actually agree with that. Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad
But
take.
you buy adult shoes though, yeah?
Yeah, barely.
Barely.
And I buy lady shoes.
Really?
Yeah.
He has to.
Yeah, I have lady shoes on right now.
Yeah, he has to.
Well, and if you buy lady shoes, it's probably like a size 9 or something.
Yeah.
You could just do that.
I
you
do.
Could just tell
And then I
people
feel-
I have a size 9
Woman.
and then
Yeah.
women.
I'm almost double digits in ladies. That's what I tell myself. I go,
Yeah.
yeah, it's almost, I'm close to double digits.
That's crazy. It is crazy. I'm shocked that you have balance.
Yeah.
Well,
Because you're so thick.
Yeah, it's my ass. It's
This is also
it's-
crazy.
He's thick, dude.
Nah, listen, he showed us out there. I ain't like it. I almost left.
Listen,
Threw that thing
He did a
around.
squat. He shook. He bent over like a.
listen.
He was
I
standing-
have a
Listen.
line. I'll call him thick. I don't like watching him shake it either. Okay, but I've just gotten used to it.
It's insanity, bro. He
know.
thought it's shaking his ass.
well, they started thinking that something was happening like structurally in the building.
And then you were
'Cause
like,
things
it's
were
just
starting
my
to feel like-
ass.
I don't even worry about my ass fat as fuck. It's like, come on.
It was
Yeah.
like Indiana Jones. The wall started caving. You're like, we gotta get out of here. This is an earthquake.
It became a lot.
Yeah, it's not. I'm sorry. I know that as black men, we don't like to fuck with gay shit,
There
and
you
I
go.
did
You
kind of
figured it out.
start.
Come
I
on,
started
man. You
shaking it
fucking up,
around.
man.
I started shaking it a little too much.
Yeah, I learned that lesson really hard. The black guys don't like gay shit.
How you learned it?
I think I've told this story.
What a question.
I think well, dude, the thing is when I was young, I played AAU basketball and
Yeah.
I was like basically the only white guy on the team. But when you're all 13, you're not really doing enough where it's like that, like it's, but when I got older, I remember I opened with a gay joke when I was in LA. I was at the store in the belly room.
Yeah.
Do you know comedian CP?
Yes. Hell yeah.
He murdered before me. I mean,
He's
in
a
the
monster.
belly room, at capacity, over capacity,
Yeah.
98% black, maybe 1% Dominican, and then me. And then he murdered, so I'm like already getting buried. And then I opened with a gay joke, kind of my bread and butter.
Yeah.
And I mean, it bombed, like it full bombed. And I'm just in the Comedy Store staring at a room full of people. And you know when you say a joke and it bombs and you can just feel yourself get sweaty? It was like that. And I was like, it was such a learning lesson for me. I did get out of it because I went, what do black people like? So I started doing crowd work. And then and I did win them back almost immediately, which is good.
Yeah.
But I learned that lesson. I mean, it was
Yeah,
pretty
we don't fuck
tough.
with that. Gay shit is the hell no. It's a big no.
Yeah. I've watched like a crowd where like one gay guy or one black guy, oh God, I hope he doesn't hear me say that, will be having a good time. And then I do a joke that's just barely too gay and I watch him shut down.
Yeah. Nah, they get they we don't like that. My dad theory to anybody having like a problem, if anybody's weird, like around my dad, he be like, I know what the problem is. The nigga gay. Like anybody, like we be around anybody, like they might be too angry, they might be sad or some shit, but I know exactly what's wrong with the nigga.
That's
He
so
gay.
funny.
So
Man.
funny to get diagnosed.
He
Just
been gay.
psychoanalyzed as gay.
My nephew gay. Got a gay nephew. My dad didn't deny. I don't think my nephew gay. He went to prom with a girl, but gay niggas do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nephew gay as hell, man.
What makes you think this?
He gay.
He gay.
Like he's came out of the closet.
No, hell no.
Oh.
Not yet.
But you
just
know.
gay.
What are the
Yeah.
signs?
Man,
He just
okay.
gay.
So him and my little sister around the same age. They're like a year apart, right? And growing up, I was like, my dad was like, man, take Kimo on out there to go play basketball and shit like that. I'm like, hell yes. I said, come on, let's go basketball. He was like, I want to play dogs with Camilla. I said, we lost him.
Yeah.
It's over, man.
I was gonna hop in and be like, to be fair, when I was young, I really loved like NSYNC and like the color pink, but I might not be the best like defense of
Yeah,
that.
nah, I mean, but nigga, people like Pink. I fought with Pink when I was a kid. I wasn't like to give me a dog though, nigga.
Yeah, that's
You feel
a
what I'm
good
saying?
point. You can always tell. So I have a friend. His name is Chris. I've talked about him before. He's probably my size, bigger. He's 6'4", huge black dude. I've known him since we were in first grade, and in my mind, he has been gay the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, in first grade, he wasn't out of the closet or
Yeah.
even thinking about it. I've always known that Chris was gay, and he is gay. Now he's married to a man, so he is gay.
That's pretty gay.
That's one of the gayer things you can do, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the gayest shit you can. Probably like top 3.
It's definitely
Yeah.
top 3.
There's definitely 3.
Marrying a man,
Marrying a man is 3.
fucking a man,
That's 1.
Fucking a man's the gayest?
shopping at Target.
No, I think sucking a dick is gayer than getting fucked.
Sucking a dick is fucking.
Because now you're putting
crazy.
you're putting effort in.
I ain't gonna
Now
hold you,
you're
bro.
getting you're like you know what I mean?
Nah,
You're like-
that was gay. The moan.
That's what I'm saying.
But you didn't need the moan though. That was
well, I
powerful.
had to sell the point.
You didn't have to moan.
I had to sell the
You
point.
could have had a fake dick in your mouth without moaning. That was uncalled for.
Yeah,
To add
I
the
was
moan was
method
super gay.
acting.
He's making
God.
a good point, honestly. You
Nah, that's
have to
insane.
moan.
What's the gayest thing you've done, Sean?
Nothing. I've never done anything.
He goes this podcast.
Yeah, I have said that before on somebody else's.
That would be brutal.
What
That'd
were
be
you on Some of This Is Bad?
No.
That is
I
the
wouldn't
gayest
say that.
podcast. Anyways, this is we're number 2 though.
Do you? So okay. you grew up playing. You played sports
no,
in
I
like
was a wrestler, so I did a bunch of gay stuff.
the
in
locker room
wrestling.
was gay. Like
Wrestling in itself is pretty gay.
yeah, you know what we used to do? We used to. Do you guys in the locker room in my football team? We would do the goat. We would tuck our penises behind our butts,
Right.
and then you'd pop out your balls on the other sides, and then you'd bend over and moon somebody. They'd come around a corner. They would look at that, and then you'd go, "You're gay,"
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is very funny.
So fun. I have a joke exactly like this.
oh,
Yeah,
do
that's
you
hilarious.
really? Is that
Yeah.
where I've heard that before?
No. I don't do that. But we would do this thing, basketball, where we'd credit card swipe another guy. So the objective is just your hand as deep in their ass as you can. You swipe it up, and then you go, "You're gay."
Yeah.
And it's like,
go,
he's like,
"Tricked
"How
ya."
am I gay?" It's like, "Well, your cheeks were so loose, I got my whole hand in there, so that's not super straight."
Yeah, man,
you know.
Jesus. That makes my tummy hurt. I don't like this. Making
Cam,
my
why you don't come on the podcast? You can never get you on the podcast, Cam. But you out here credit card swiping niggas on the ass. What's going on,
I'm not
man?
gonna do it to you.
just saying-
Even though I will say you're prime number one.
What's
You always
going
have
on?
your ass out.
No,
dude.
my ass not out. My
Yes,
pants
it
don't
is.
fit.
Your pants do fit.
No,
You're
they don't.
rich,
They
Cam.
don't
You
fit.
can buy pants that
Hey,
fit.
but I don't want pants that don't fit.
Okay. I'm trying to stay in my roots. I'm trying to stay humble. I don't want to buy pants.
I went back
that fit.
home. I went back home and they called me Hollywood, bro. I got angry.
Yeah.
I like, bitch, I wouldn't be talking to you, nigga.
Yeah, you're just mad I'm not poor anymore. The
Fuck.
Yeah.
You say, oh, what's up, Hollywood? All right, pussy. Next
That-
time I come back, I'm not talking to you.
That would piss me off.
You've
honestly.
changed.
We in the same club. Nigga, I got sweatpants on. Same way I did when I was here.
We're in the same club. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for being here.
Yeah,
Nah.
people do that to me too.
Really? No. It would be funny
People
for
go
somebody.
Gardini, man. You've changed, Mr.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
nobody cares. One time I did get in a fight because they do know I'm a comedian. They just don't care about it.
Mm-hmm.
So they will hit me with Mr. Funny Man and stuff like that.
Oh,
and there's
brutal.
that's the only way I get mad.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That's how I get really, really. Like, I almost fought a guy.
Who's
At
funny
St.
now?
Patrick's
He
Day
starts
parade.
spazzing.
I was like, you're a gym teacher, bro. You're gonna be getting drunk in this bar for the rest of your fucking life. You're a loser.
Nah, that's,
I like went off on him for like 5 minutes.
Let's go.
that's hard, dude.
I was freaking out, but that's so mean.
Yeah, that is really mean.
nah, fuck him.
No, I
That's
agree.
a-
I agree. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Well, he was being mean to me first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I should have turned the other cheek.
Fuck
No. Eye for an eye. No, pause. Hey, bro, we missed me with that, man.
All right, my
let's
bad.
let's
Ah.
calm down.
Nah,
Y'all niggas
let's
is-
relax.
What were you
Y'all
gonna?
niggas is gay, man.
Yeah.
Y'all, God didn't cool as shit.
I didn't. Hey,
Gay.
Okay, whoa.
Gay.
To be fair, I think you know when you like put like, have you ever had like an orange and it starts like getting moldy and it's next to another orange and then
Yeah.
that starts getting moldy?
Yeah.
That's what's happened with me and my being gay because of him.
That's so funny.
Because of me.
His
'Cause of you.
his
I'm the
gayness is
moldy gay
wore. Yeah,
orange.
he's gay. His gayness is wearing off
And you
on me.
scooted closer to him.
Yeah, he did.
As he said, he like, the gayness is getting to me.
No,
Like, nigga, you
it's
want to get touched by the gay,
overcoming.
man. You trying to catch the mold, nigga.
He is. That was you trying to catch the
Catch
mold.
catch
right
the
there,
mold is
dude.
crazy.
That was
Are
diabolical.
you guys watching The Last of Us, the fungus show, where it's like the
No.
zombie
No.
spreads to the fungus?
I
No.
watched the first season, but I haven't watched this season yet.
People are upset about the lead character,
I
the
don't
lead
find-
actress.
I don't find it interesting at all.
Yeah, because
I've
you're
never seen this shit.
Okay, here's a question for both
like
of you.
zombies.
Because it's about
I
zombies.
seen the game. I played the game
Yeah,
a little bit.
It's about the. Here's a question because I know Matt's answer, which pisses me off. In the apocalypse, what would you do? Are you?
I'd kill myself.
That's his.
Absolutely.
Isn't that
Let's
you?
go.
That pisses me off. What would
I
you do?
would give up immediately. I would start doing heroin again until I died.
That's also a good option.
See? See?
What are we doing? What are
If,
you?
if it's like the world just going to shit.
Yeah.
Well, the first attempt, I'm gonna try to take over
Exactly.
the place.
Okay.
First attempt. If it doesn't work the first time,
It's heroin time.
Yeah. it's
No
time
way.
to
Am I
die.
the only one that wants to like pillage a little?
pillage it. Not when I mean, but let me tell you something. brother.
Yeah,
What
I'ma
else?
tell you something.
Well, yeah. What else did people
Yeah.
usually do when they're pillaging? Is that what you want to do too?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you some
You
real
get to
shit.
your Viking roots. You want to pillage and do a little other activities
You
or
think
something? You fucking
you the
sicko?
only one that wants to pillage and rape because you?
Yeah,
No,
there it is. I was hoping somebody would say it.
Nobody else is. You guys are putting this on.
Let me
me.
tell you something though. You say you want to pillage and
You see.
I'm
He
trying
did say
to.
that.
hear me out.
He
Hear me
said he
out.
wanted to pillage and
You think you the only one that want to do that shit?
I'm gonna
And
be.
you know what other people don't have? a size 7.5 foot.
You got a size 7.5 foot and a fat ass. Your ass is getting pillaged,
I am
brother.
getting pillaged.
You're gonna get so pillaged.
It is
dude.
funny to
Hey.
picture like I can't find anything in my size, like in the apocalypse.
I
I'm like,
suggest you
looking
off
back.
yourself, nigga, because I mean, they on your ass, literally.
Yeah, I can't get. I think my ass just sat down. Actually, that's how big it is.
Yeah,
it
see,
just made its way to
That's
this
the
chair.
craziest thing, dude. You are going to get your moldy ass is gonna get pillaged, dude.
Yeah,
for sure.
bro.
Well, don't throw the word. I don't like the adjective moldy with my
that
butt.
was your description, dog.
did say
You're the one
moldy.
saying
Well, I
it.
was talking
Moldy
about
and gay was the
mold.
same thing to you.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna be pillaging. I'm gonna be pillaging pharmacies. That's all.
I ain't
Farm-
gonna do
yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna just do drugs I ain't tried yet. I'm pop a bean one time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might try like a little Percocet.
The bean is something you should just try regardless. Percocet, stay away from.
I'm okay.
What's a
okay,
bean?
I listen.
I don't like.
Ecstasy.
I don't fuck with pills.
Yeah.
I don't fuck
But
with pills.
I mean, yeah.
I popped a piece of a perk one time.
No.
But I was also high as shit. So I don't know if it was the weed or the Percocet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you fall asleep?
Nah, I was chilling.
Oh, okay.
I was
Wasn't the
outside.
Percocet then.
Huh?
Wasn't the Percocet.
That be what I
then.
don't shit. My dog said my brother gave me a perk 10. You want to split it? I said,
I'm splitting a perk 10. You just took
Yeah.
like a prescribed dosage.
yeah.
You
Somebody,
just took like 5 milligrams, which is
Hey.
not. I bet your back felt great.
yeah, I felt fine.
Yeah,
Sounded like a
exactly.
good day, man.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, 100%.
My dogs love Percocets, dude. Can't get behind them.
Yeah, it's not good. There is such a weird thing that's happened culturally in the last couple of years with Percocet, and they're calling them Percocet, but they're actually like the 30 milligram Roxys, which I used to like smoke and shoot into my they're now cool to do, but it
Yeah.
used to be something that like just drug addicts did.
Yeah, it just used to make your
So
mom
it's-
cry.
Yeah,
And now they're just like making
exactly.
songs about them.
Yeah,
It shit is crazy how everybody's like just on drugs. Well, like perks in general, like pills
yeah,
and shit.
100%.
Well, you see them. You see the fentanyl fold out on 6th Street. I see it all the time when I'm walking. Like they'll just,
Fentfold.
they're just like
Yeah.
sad.
It is sad.
It makes me, yeah. There's, I mean, they and then
Well,
they.
if it makes you feel any better, those people at that point and where they've reached in their life, the happiest that they're ever going to be is folded halfway over on 6th. Like that's their
Yeah.
happy
But
place.
someone might fix it.
When they're and they could. I know people who have been home. I knew one of my best friends is like a millionaire now, great guy, dad, just got married. He used to be a fucking homeless drug addict on Skid Row in LA. So you never know. Don't give up on them.
Come on.
And when you see them nodding out, leave them alone. They're happy.
Or kick
Kid,
them over.
put a
When
blanket on
it's
them.
when they're
yeah, or kick
alive.
them, they probably won't even feel it.
Yeah, it's when they're alive and active and running around. That's when when you got to stay away.
And they're always, the thing that I'm getting mad out down here is the bodies on these homeless guys are like they're shredded, and I feel fat.
They don't
I
have
feel
shit else to do but do drugs and walk around, nigga.
yeah, that's true.
know what I'm
They're like
saying?
a primal. They're on
And
like
then
a
some of them
primal.
just start. I know crackhead that just swole as shit. He
What
just
is
like
that?
do push-ups and shit. He's just bored.
well, Cam, because you'll race the crackheads, right?
I do. I talk to a lot of crackheads. Yeah.
Wait, you raise crack?
I raced one time. I raced a nigga one time by the gas nut there, and he told me, I said, "You beat me, I give you $20, bro." And then he said, "Bet," and I beat him because he's on crack. And I won by a landslide. And at the end of it, he just went, "Hey, fuck it, let's split the pot." I want to split the pot. Come on, give me $10.
Yeah, come on.
Did you?
Let's
You
do-
have to. He earned.
Nah, I
some,
did,
yeah, he
yeah.
had to have earned a little of
He
it.
negotiated that pretty well. Honestly.
He did a good job. I'm proud. Then he told me, he was like, "Bro, we gotta play basketball together, man." Then he was in the gas and teaching me like basketball moves. He was like, "Nigga, I knew Kobe." I said, "Oh hell yeah,
hell
most
yeah! I
definitely."
bet you did.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Crackheads are the best, man.
Yeah, crackheads are the best ones, and they don't die either. If they're true crackheads, they live forever. They don't die. They
Dog,
multiply.
Boosie
They respawn.
Once he said that, bro, he said bring crack back, nigga. Cause
Yeah.
niggas ain't die off crack. Niggas die off fentanyl. Niggas don't die off crack.
No.
Crack you live forever like an alligator, bro. Real.
He's like a turtle. He might be 108. He might be
Yeah.
60. You'd have no
Sea
idea.
tortoise.
You don't know, bro. Crackheads live forever.
Yeah.
I seen nigga fall off a roof 6 times, bro. And just be fine, nigga. Walk up and be like, I'll try again tomorrow. Crackheads is great. Fentanyl niggas is dying.
Is this
Yeah.
this might be an ignorant question, but are crackheads to black people what meth heads are to white people? Is that the kind of the equivalent?
I was saying shit. I mean, yeah.
It's like the exchange rate that
that's just
matches or
y'all-
no?
I like that actually.
That's
actually.
it. Yeah, that's
actually a
y'all-
pretty good
that's y'all
comparison.
crackheads. I call them all crackheads.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Yeah.
wrong, nigga, you a crackhead.
Because we had I've talked about this before on this podcast, but I had a neighbor who got arrested for selling meth when I was in middle school. But it wasn't like, this was like before like Breaking Bad, so it wasn't like cool. It wasn't, and everybody, it wasn't like we didn't know. It was like, no, he has like no hubcaps on his cars all the time. Windows are fucking, I mean, they have like duct tape around them, and like it was very obvious he was selling meth. And he got he would always be up to no good.
What was before crack? Like what drug had niggas
They
knocked
had
out before crack?
alcohol. Probably.
There wasn't really one before. It was powder cocaine.
Yeah,
and
cocaine.
and then the CIA made crack.
Yeah.
Yes.
For you guys,
Yeah, they got us.
unfortunately, they did.
Alcohol was
listen,
pretty bad,
It would
too,
have got
right?
me
I
too.
don't know.
If I was a black guy in the '80s, I would have fallen for crack.
Hey, what?
What?
Now I'm saying, nigga, anybody in this room would have fell for crack.
Exactly. That's
You
what I'm
smoke
saying.
weed, if you smoke weed at any point in your life, then you'd have fell for crack. That's
Well,
why I was. That's why I was like, that's a real calculated attack, nigga.
See, that's the thing.
For real though, bro, 'cause
Because
it's
back
like-
then, before everybody knew crack was bad.
Yeah.
You think about everybody you know now that does cocaine a little bit on the weekends.
Yeah.
Those people 100% would have done crack because
Nigga,
nobody knew it was bad. It's
I
like the
don't
way our
even
grandparents
do drugs
smoked
like
cigarettes.
that, nigga. I'd be a crackhead right now.
Yeah.
Right when it came out, cause you gotta understand, like niggas smoking weed get you done some shit. Then your homeboy come in and be like, nah, let me tell you something.
But this.
this shit right here, it's like cocaine, nigga, but it's rocked up. Put it in the blunt real quick.
Yeah.
That's how you like it.
I used to put cocaine in my
I've
blunts.
done that before
Have
too.
you ever done that?
My dad got this funny ass story. You know, but
No, he's done
I
it.
think I have, yeah. I haven't
great.
done it on my own, but I think I've ingested someone else's. I didn't know this was like a snitching podcast.
y'all niggas telling.
All right, okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Dude, I
so
would-
far
I
removed
would
from the drug world now.
Brother, I
like,
would snitch
forget.
immediately. By the way, I'm
Oh,
folded.
snitch.
I would snitch
I
right
thought
away.
about it. Nah. I thought about this immensely.
It depends.
But what? Okay, so like, here's the scenario. Like, if we were all hanging out and Gardini's acting crazy, and then he pulls a gun out and shoots somebody, I'm not taking the fall
Well,
for
we
that.
civilians.
Wait, why not?
Yeah, you don't fuck with Gardini
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah. I mean, like, I fuck with Gardini like that, but I don't fuck with my life like
But
that.
nah, we civilians though, so it wouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not a big deal if you're-
No, because like
Nah,
my,
some of us served, by the way. No.
my mom.
I mean,
My mom used to give me, she would always send me these stories when I was a drug addict. There would always be some awful thing of like a girl who was in a car when somebody like tried to rob a 7-Eleven and killed somebody. And the girl who was just in the car is also guilty and went to jail for like 30 years.
yeah.
That's us in Gardini's murder scenario. We're all in a car on the way to a show. Gardini, somebody calls him funny guy at a 7-Eleven.
Take this.
And he's had enough. And he goes, "Is this funny?" Bah, and then he shoots them in the
Who's laughing
7-Eleven.
now?
Who's
And then he
laughing
gets
now
in
is the
car.
line.
Who's
That's
just
what I was
pow, smoke coming out of the gun. Who's laughing now?
Yeah. I'm embarrassed for telling that story now.
No. I can tell you the last
I gotta go.
the last altercation I got into. Oh, I told you about this when it was the voting thing.
Yeah, that was so
I
funny.
got into it with I was walking in. This was during election season. I was walking to HEB. My girl had just gotten back from Europe, so I was getting her flowers to be cute and like surprise her and be like, "Oh yeah." And I'm walking in, and I see this kid who's like getting people to register to vote. He's like having them come up and sign in if they haven't registered. And I'm walking, and I see him kind of beelining to me, and I'm like, "I'm good, man. I'm already registered." And then he was like, "No." And I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm just gonna go in." And then he said, "You're a fucking asshole." So then I said, "What'd you say?" And then he said, "I said you're a fucking asshole."
Ooh.
And then I went into the store, got the flowers, pulled back, got in my car, drove up to him, and as I was like passing by him in my car, I went, "You're lucky I'm on parole right now." And I drove away. It's a
funniest
real
thing.
thing I said to him,
With
man.
a dozen flowers in the
I said
passenger
that
seat.
I said that to like a 17-year-old who was trying to like better the community.
That's hilarious.
I thought about it. I was humiliated for like months about
Yeah.
it because I was like, "That's such a crazy thing."
What did he look like when you said it, dude?
He laughed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you lost.
Yeah,
that.
I
lost
You
it.
lost
Let me
that
tell you,
pretty
so
good.
I was playing. I was hooping with a nigga, right? We was in Indiana. We was hooping. It was me, Jolly, and my dog Jari and Joe. We was hooping. We was getting our asses kicked. Oh, my dog Mantis, but he built like a goddamn.
I know
He
who you're
he
talking
built like
about.
a shoe, like somebody stepped on him. So he was for real. And so we were hooping and we was getting our asses kicked by this. It was the light skinned nigga. He couldn't be older than like 19, 20. and he was talking like crazy shit. Like I was going to shoot the ball. He was like, nigga, you can't shoot for shit. Wasn't even guarding me. Like he was just talking out of ass, right? We got an ass kick. I get mad. So we go, I'm calling him, but Jolly, he called Jolly a fuck nigga. And then Jolly immediately went, call me a fuck nigga. I'm gonna show you a fuck nigga pussy. And he ain't really say nothing. So I could already tell he was kind of scary, right? So, but he still mouthing out going off and shit. So the game that we lose, right? I catch the nigga walking down like by himself, to leave. I was like, hey, fuck, nigga. And I walked him on real fast. I said, hey, man, good game. And I could just see like the
How
fear in his eyes. But like, that made me feel amazing.
Dude, Jolly doesn't fuck around.
No.
You can see Jolly will go from having fun
Yeah.
to like, you've crossed the line like that.
Oh,
and
immediately.
it's like, I mean, he'll have his shoes off in the green room, and as soon as somebody starts taking a picture of it, he's like, what's so fucking funny? And
Yeah.
then it's like, yeah, nothing's funny
Jolly
about
a
you.
real nigga, dog. Like, real
Yeah.
niggas forget. Like, Jolly is a real nigga. He not don't take no bullshit.
Well, because we're all fucking like
Yeah,
we're
we
all just
goofy.
so used to
No.
being like young comedians. Like Jolly has lived a life.
Yes.
Jolly is 70 years old.
Jolly no Portuguese, nigga. And y'all think like, look, real shit. Y'all laughing like it's a game or something. That nigga know Portuguese. And he'll tell you like, bro, I learned it. I learned that at the grill somewhere in Florida. But he know.
Oh wait, he did tell me that one
Yeah,
time.
but this nigga,
He used
bro,
to work at the Brazilian place.
Yes, he be like,
That's
nigga, I know
so sick.
Portuguese for real.
What,
bro.
a Texas Day Brazil?
Yes.
Like a-
And like, do he know it for real? Fuck no. But he like his mind like I can understand a little bit to get some pussy.
he thinks he could speak
But
Portuguese.
Jolly is the funniest nigga in the world, bro. Cause he's done so much shit in his life. Like it's insane. He's an insane person.
Yeah.
Like
and he's not as insane as he used to be. No. Which is good.
No.
It's good, yeah.
He was-
We do forget that sometimes being comics, we all fuck around with each other so
Yeah.
much. Every once in a while, you say something to somebody and you forget that they're just like a person who's lived a life.
Yeah.
And you see somebody just out of nowhere just be like, say that shit again.
The fuck
and
you
then
talking
it's
about?
like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vibe in this green room is significantly
my
different
cameraman,
now.
Corey, my cameraman, Corey, that nigga white. He say nigga all the time.
Yeah, he does.
I don't give a fuck. So, but Jolly, like, he with us every weekend. Corey say, nigga, Jolly fine with it. One day, Corey said, I think he was playing right, he called Jolly a fuck nigga. And Jolly said, I take one more of these fuck nigga, bro. I'm put my foot in your fucking ass. Keep playing with me. And then Corey was like, ain't my fault, bro. And then he walked out, he said, but he is a fuck nigga. I said, well, why you ain't tell him that again? nigga?
That's fun.
No, I think that it is fun too sometimes because you forget like Michael Day-Day's like a full lawyer.
Yeah.
Like people have other
Yeah.
attributes and skills besides comedy. You
Not
forget that people are like.
Yeah, I was about to say, not me.
Well, you forget that people have done things. Like you have a college degree. What are you talking about? You went to college.
Oh,
You
yeah,
graduated
yeah.
college. You did a bunch of shit.
I did do some.
What did you get in, what degree do you have?
Gynecology. No.
Sort of an expert of the pussy, baby.
Podcast shit, basically.
Oh,
Video
really?
editing.
Oh,
and
okay.
I went to school to like do TV stuff.
Oh,
But then I
okay.
ended up just doing podcasts.
Yeah, I didn't finish college.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't go.
Well,
Yeah.
you were telling me, Cam, that you almost joined the army.
Yeah, I'm a dick. Thought about it for a second.
Thank you for your service, kind of.
Yeah.
I thought about
That'd
it.
have been sick, though. I think you would have been good in the army.
I think I'd have been a great in the army.
I think you would have been really good in the
I
army.
think it'd have been dope. And you just told me the hoes be fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
promise you.
Yeah, I didn't know the hoes be fucking in the army either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could. The National Guard, we called them nasty girls. There's a term for them in the female Marines. People called them, or the women Marines. People called them Wookiees or walking
But that's-
mattresses. Or
But you would think, like, most people.
I forgot girls could be in the army.
Yeah.
yeah, well, they weren't around where I was.
In
So
a couple more years, they might not be able to.
Do they
honestly.
separate
Yeah.
them? They separate them?
depending on your job. They couldn't the big thing is like infantry, whether or not women should be in the infantry, which is like the guys who kick in doors and whatever. And like the issue isn't whether or not individual Marines or soldiers can do it. It's like the masses can't. Like physically, men are built differently than women. So like if you got shot right now, I could pull you in a pack. With my gigantic ass, I could pull you 100 yards to safety.
That was not needed at
Well,
all.
I'm
We
saying-
were entering the most straight portion of this podcast that we could
But
possibly
it's,
be in.
I'm saying I would be able to do
With
it.
my giant.
With my
gigantic
ass. I might
Hey.
get hit a couple times with that thing out there, but I'm saying I could pull you to safety quickly.
Yeah.
I could pick up a pack and hike up a mountain. I can do that. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. There's structurally you're able to. It's like there's onesies and twosies who can go through it, but like There's so many that can't.
Onesies and twosies.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I'm saying like one or two of the
Onesies and twosies.
I thought that was some like sort of military slang that we didn't know.
I'm saying, like-
you were just being cute for some reason.
I'm saying like once in a while, like there are ladies who can do it, but like my girlfriend, if my girlfriend tried to join the Marines and tried to do my job, there'd have been no fucking way.
Why don't you give them steroids? Make them bitches strong.
We should. They can't. I don't know why it's steroids. You
Make 'em
can't take
strong,
steroids in the
Make
military.
their clits big.
Yeah, give them little dick
My
clits.
mama got a friend I knew my whole life, and she living weights now, and I ain't seen her in a long time. And she came to my show this weekend, and yeah, she looked like a man. Like if
Yeah.
I did not know she was a lady my
She
whole
got
life.
traps and shit.
But yes,
Yeah.
nigga, like
When
yeah.
women start bodybuilding,
Bro,
they
don't
really
show this on the
do.
bar. I'll show you. Bro, that's the shit.
I wanna
okay,
see.
can we cut
won't-
to our camera so we don't
We won't
see
show
it?
the
Yeah.
picture, but I am so interested in seeing this.
Dog, it blew my fucking mind. I knew her my whole life. My mama, homegirl and shit. And even she was like, I don't think Cam gonna remember me. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I know you, but like, bitch, you done got strong.
Yeah, this is not you.
Hold up.
I've had a couple girls that
Just
I've
a
like
picture of
known.
Kimbo Slice.
Hold up, but I'm gonna find this shit. It said right here. Here you go.
A big lady scares me.
Oh, not me.
Oh, see?
I don't want to comment and be rude, but I see what you mean.
Your uncle looks good.
Now she looks like they wouldn't let her in the military.
yeah.
But it's like, I was like, mama, come on, what the fuck? Come on, man. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
She look stronger than a bitch, bro.
Yeah, she does.
Shot put you.
Bro, she look strong as fuck.
Yeah.
It blew my mind. I was,
Yeah. When ladies start getting lats, I don't like it. You start growing wings back there.
also, I feel bad for hoes that got their daddy face.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I
When you
feel-
look at a lady and you go, that you look so much like your father.
Yeah, cause it's like there's trans and shit going on. So like, cause my first thought when I see a bitch look like, man, that's a man. I'm not gonna play this game. You feel what I'm saying?
I get comments sometimes on the web of people think that I'm F to M, and I don't love that.
I mean, you just
I got-
shook your ass out there.
Yeah.
And you know, like,
big
If they
androgynous-
saw the way you were out there shaking cheek for these two fellas against
Yeah.
their will, they would think
they
this
be like, oh,
might
that's definitely
be.
a F.
I have an androgynous face, and it doesn't help that I'm caked up. I have all the and a size 7 feet. If you looked at me, if you took the metrics aside from like my ability to do things physically, if you took like my waist size and my foot size and my face, you would probably make a good case that could be an androgynous, that could be an F to M.
You could just
I'm
be like a
hearing you.
busted Midwestern girl too. Honestly.
Yeah, it could be like a big
Yeah.
bitch in Iowa.
Can you
Yeah.
lift your shirt and we can see if you have those weird gill scars that they get?
Oh man, the gill scars. That's fucked up. That's funny though. When they cut the
They cut the titty off?
mastectomy, yeah, when they take their tits off,
What's
they
it
get those
called?
Scar,
like-
mastectomy.
A mastectomy.
They call them a set.
That's what they do when they cut
They
your
really
tits
try to
off.
make these names different, huh?
No, that's it.
Mastectomy.
Well, they do mastectomies for more than just that.
Yeah,
they
like
do it
breast
for like if
cancer
you have
and
like
stuff.
breast
Yeah,
cancer, they cut
yeah.
your tits off.
That's
It's called a
not-
mastectomy.
Damn, that shit sucks.
My dad had a vasectomy, and
Vasectomy.
Yeah, vasectomy.
His dad didn't have his
It's for
tits
your-
cut off.
no. My
But a
dad.
mastectomy is titties, vasectomy is dick.
They don't
His
cut your
balls.
dick off,
I
but
mean,
they
they cut you goddamn.
Yeah.
They get you.
they do something down there, and they
sperm.
don't
They
put you to
snip the
sleep
sperm
for it.
line.
Yeah, the sperm. Yeah,
The sperm
get-
line, and then they can twist. My dad had one, and then he reversed it, and then they did it again.
Oh, they connected him?
They can do that.
They can do that.
They can reverse a vasectomy. Yes, which is, but it's not. It's. I've thought about it.
Vasectomy.
Really? You thought about
Yeah.
getting one?
You want no kids? Like,
Well, that's the thing.
I didn't know
not-
that dudes can get pregnant.
gay ass nigga.
Can we cut that out for a second? Can we clip that one?
I'm gay. Yeah, well, I thought about it just because, like, how nice would it be to only have to worry about STDs? You don't
Yeah.
have to worry about kids.
About the worst
But
one.
then-
life.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh, wear a condom, nigga.
I wear condoms. I do sometimes.
I'm not
but,
judging.
but
Only God
yeah,
can do that.
Real talk.
real talk.
How many times you had chlamydia?
A handful.
Not once, but I thought I had it once. But it ended up I was negative.
I had it twice. I had this was crazy. I had it, and then I was hooking up with a lady, and then I went home and hooked up with the girl that I was starting to date. And I told her that I had just gotten tested and was positive because we weren't exclusive at the time. And then she was like, "You're fine." I took the medicine, and it had been like 6 days, and I was like, "I think we're fine." because I think you're supposed to wait like a week or something is what they tell you, or 10 days or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then the condom broke, and I gave her chlamydia. And then we both had to go get retested again.
I've had it.
And then
That sucks.
And then we both got it, and then we had to wait 10 days.
What
and
if
I had
she
sex.
had it for somebody else?
Ooh, yeah. What if she tricked you?
Yeah.
It could have been a
Because
big
you never know.
She did go to Electric Forest though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's tough.
I'm gonna tell y'all
It's
a funny
easy
story.
to
when we
get
finish,
chlamydia
but
at
this-
Electric Forest.
Electric Forest is the breeding grounds for. How many times have you had chlamydia?
Once
Yeah.
had it one time.
I've had it a couple times, but there was a time in late 2019 where I had quite a chlamydia ping pong thing going on, where I had it and then I gave it to somebody and then I got treated for it and then I told them that I had it and then I had sex with them and they gave it back to me. It was kind of just like a,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
I know the girl gave me my chlamydia because she kept begging me to take the condom off, that I wouldn't do it, that I took it off, and I fucked it like a year later, and then I told her, let me take the condom off. She said no.
oh,
You learned your lesson.
I know it was you.
from
You've
the last
learned.
time.
Jelly,
Bitch is you.
Jelly calls it getting burnt. I never heard.
Yeah, get burnt. Yeah.
Jelly calls
You never heard it? You never heard it? They call it getting burnt.
He told me about that. For the
Yeah,
first
get
time.
like
I've never heard that.
because
either.
you piss fire, so you
yeah,
burnt.
yeah, it makes sense. I just,
Yeah.
So funny.
But I was at work when I found out, boy.
How'd you find out? Just like the symptoms?
They got pissed, and I was like, oh my god.
I didn't even know I had it.
For real.
Yeah, the lady called me and was like, "You might have it," and then I went into the.
And you ain't even like
The first time I didn't know. The second time I knew.
you pissed, and it was like
The second
on fire.
time, yeah, dude, I woke up and my boxers were stuck to my cock because there was a little bit of drippage.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that shit suck, bro.
asked. I'm
But
sorry.
chlamydia not fun, bro.
You're right,
But I'd
you're
rather
right.
have chlamydia than any other STDs.
It's the
dog.
easiest one.
Well, you know what's fun? They used to with syphilis. That you know that your nose used to fall off, so they would fucking. Yeah, dude.
So
yeah.
syphilis, if it goes untreated, will like work its way into your bloodstream. That's how Al Capone died,
Yes,
right? Like
yeah.
it will like eat your brain. It'll make your
I
nose
knew
fall
about
off.
that, but I didn't know.
Yeah, so it'll make your nose fall off. So you used to be in the 1800s, like 1700s to the 1800s. What they used to do is because they didn't have like plastic surgery back then. When their noses, when people would get treated, they wouldn't know. Like they didn't have a treatment for syphilis back then, but people's noses would like crumble and fall off. So they would skin graft it. So they would fucking put their forearm to their face like this, and they would tie it, and then skin would like grow on there. So then you would
walk
see
around.
everybody else. You'd be like, "Were you at Deborah's last night? Be honest." You know, like everybody would get syphilis, and they'd do this.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you could
Imagine
see if you and your boys.
Syphilis is terrifying.
You know what? Chlamydia
Get
is getting,
checked.
chlamydia is getting
If nothing
stronger
else.
too.
What?
Chlamydia is getting stronger.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It was with your mom's
They
friend.
let me know this. They let me know this.
Who told you that?
The doctors at whatever urgent care I was at.
For real?
Yeah, urgent care is really mean, by the way. They're really not
You gotta
cool
go to
about
Quest,
it.
nigga.
Quest is cool. Planned Parenthood is the spot.
I don't get you test done?
Yeah.
For how
Dude, you
much?
got to go. They're so nice. I don't know the normal price.
For real?
Yeah.
The Quest expensive, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's a lady that's an old lady. That every time I go, she be like, "What's up, Mr. Patterson? Go ahead, nigga. You know what to put your
Yeah,
arm."
you know what to do.
Yeah.
Here's a little ball for you to squeeze. We're going to take your blood. Yeah. Yeah, the people at urgent care, they're just so upset that they have to deal with you. And then you're like, I think I might have chlamydia. And they're like, you know you should wear a condom. And I'm
Like,
like, I
no.
didn't come here for advice. I came here for antibiotics.
Yeah.
So, but people at Planned Parenthood are really nice. They do have to ask you a lot of questions. Because at Planned Parenthood, they do a lot of, other sort of sexual health care. So they ask you, like, they were asking me questions. They were like, have you ever had sex for money? Like, have you ever done intravenous drugs? And I was like, well, who's getting the money in this sexual
What's
encounter?
intravenous?
Like shooting up drug, like,
Oh.
yeah.
Didn't
that mean that
was
kinda
it you that hooked up with their Planned Parenthood nurse?
No.
I have a friend who went to Planned Parenthood and then hooked up with the nurse.
Bruh, the first time I had chlamydia, the only time I had chlamydia, it was the nurse who like tested me for it. Fine as fuck.
Yeah.
And we were like, she was like, "Oh, fuck my vibe." She said, "What you here for?" And I was like,
Yeah.
Check up.
You're really laying it down when they're
Yeah.
just doing all the preliminaries. They're like, how tall are you? How much do you weigh? We're going to get your blood
She
pressure.
laughing
And you're
and
like,
shit.
really? Yeah, you're
You're
making
like, I think
her
she
laugh
wants
and
me.
whatever.
I think she fought me for real.
Okay,
She's
what's
asking
going
you
on?
questions
And
she
you're-
has to ask her.
Like, my dick hurt.
Yeah.
And I
Don't
need
even-
your help.
Hey, don't even worry about it. How about that?
Yeah.
Can you kiss it, make it better?
Yeah, the doctor prescribed me 3 of your kisses.
That's crazy.
I bet they get hit on a lot. I bet nurses at those places
Nurses
get
look
hit on
good,
by.
though.
Yeah. I bet they get hit on. It's so funny to have the confidence to hit on a nurse while you're like there to get treated for your herpes is crazy.
You kind of are letting them know. You're like, I mean, at the very least, they know you fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, this guy's not a, this guy's not a dork.
I know what I'm doing with this dick. It just get hurt sometimes.
And,
Yeah.
and the good thing is they know since you're there that within 7 days you will be ready to go again, and you will be a clean slate.
Come on.
That's what it's all about,
And they
ladies.
have your information.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
bitch,
can
call
track
me.
you down. Yeah, call me.
I don't like that they don't tell you the result because they only call you if it's bad. So then
No, not a quest.
That at Quest,
no,
at
Quest.
No.
Planned Parenthood, they used to only call you if there was bad news. So it would just be
that's
like,
what happened to me, and that's why I assumed I had chlamydia, and I like called a lady I was sleeping with, and she got mad as hell because I was like, "You gave me chlamydia." And she's
She
like,
got
"No,
mad
didn't."
because I
Yeah.
called her immediately and was like, "You."
Well, I waited like 2 weeks, but I never
What
heard
What you
back.
think? What you think was wrong?
I don't know. I was just peeing. It kind of hurt weird.
It's easy to get it in your head,
Yeah.
too, especially like
And
that.
it was like I was sleeping with a lady that I
Uh-huh.
hadn't seen in a while. So.
Once you have chlamydia once or twice, after that, every
It's
pee
so-
that feels weird, you go, "Fuck, I have it again."
Yeah.
dude, I've had that thought even into like a relationship, like 5 years in. I'm like, did we like give it to each other and just never? And it's just- but that's
have
just
we
my-
both had chlamydia for
The
5
whole
years?
Yeah, that's- I've
and
had
then
that
never-
thought.
Go away though, ain't it? Come here to go away with
No,
that
no,
bitch.
no, no, no.
I don't think on its own.
I think it just that's like such a man thought process. Like I have like, dude, I have like a legit torn. I'm almost positive I have a torn labrum in my hip. Like I've tested. I've went to physical therapy. They're like, we're pretty sure.
Nigga, you did 8 squats out there, dog.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with
You
you.
were out there.
You gotta
shaking
stop
ass,
throwing that thing around.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm-
tearing stuff. Man.
I'm getting reckless with it.
For real, stop dropping it low. And
Yeah, for
throwing it in
real.
a circle.
But I just keep thinking maybe it'll go away on its own, and it just only gets worse.
Yeah, just go to the chiropractor or something, man.
I can't.
I don't. Do you guys think a chiropractor's a real doctor?
I mean, I wouldn't call them a doctor, but they crack bones and shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I've had them relieve my. That started
Come on,
weird, but
dog.
I have had them help me.
Yeah, with like your neck or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said relieve. The relieve was the bad word to use on that one.
And then they're like, just stop. They did some. They did some.
They did their job.
I do want to just bring up, like earlier when he made the comparison about like the moldy orange, like he's being the moldy orange, right?
no,
like,
he's- yeah.
right? Like I feel like maybe I'm the one who contracted the mold. He's
Yeah.
blaming me. He's been before you guys even knew you were gonna do this episode. He was out there shaking his cheeks for it. I mean,
That
like,
was insane.
now he's gonna
Hey,
blame
but that
me.
was insane.
I had to get him on the pod.
But nah,
Yeah, that's true. You guys can act like you didn't like it, but moments after he shook his ass for you, you guys were like, "I guess we'll both do the podcast."
I guess we're gonna do an
How about
hour.
you take a look into the mirror before you start blaming my fat ass host over here? Okay?
We're
It's my
gonna
best
do an
friend.
hour.
I ain't gonna hold you though, bro. It was what made me angry. Is like, but you assume position like a real bad bitch. Like the way you started like popping your ass, like, but you done this before. one.
Practice this.
And
He's
two, it's like,
practiced
bro,
this.
I seen like a bitch in the club. I'm like, damn, that be look. And then dudes like same form and everything, bro. The look back, like, come on.
You
bro.
ruined it for him, too,
I'm
now.
sneakily athletic.
Next
and people
time-
don't
No, nigga, that was
understand.
different. Bro.
That wasn't athleticism. That was
was
sex.
different, bro.
People don't understand. I'm pretty athletic.
Next time he's in the club, he's gonna see a bitch shaking ass,
don't-
and he's
Like,
gonna
what
be
the
like, and
fuck?
then you're like, she's gonna turn her
taking
face.
notes.
It's just gonna see, he's gonna see your face on her. He's gonna be like, ah,
Dude,
yeah.
I had a thought, Matt, not to change it for my ad. Do you think there's is there any duo of podcasts in Austin that we wouldn't be able to beat in one-on-one?
In basketball.
In basketball.
Play
No.
basketball?
No, he's
No,
bad, but I'm good enough.
He's
to
good
carry
enough,
him.
and
I bet
and
me and God could beat you.
There's zero
zero
chance.
chance.
Yeah, they could beat you.
And I have such
Quite
big
literally zero chance.
I have such little brother energy that I'm so good on defense for that reason.
Cam, you'll appreciate this. You know when you're playing against somebody, they're guarding you, and they're actually so bad that you can't put a move on them because they don't even know what you might do.
Yes.
That's this guy.
Now imagine that, but 7 pounds of ass.
he is somehow
You're not getting around
always
me.
he's somehow always in the way in just the right.
Yeah, that does
just
suck.
the right way.
It sucks too, cause like they not doing nothing wrong, but it's also like you not doing nothing right.
I need you to fall for my hezzy, and they're like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
What is a hesitant?
Well, I've been practicing the sky hook.
Oh,
I'm
see,
gonna get
this is
nasty at
terrible.
just
That's crazy.
big ass box him out.
I kind of like it, honestly.
I mean,
that,
dude,
yeah.
I can get that. If I can start sinking those, we're
Honestly, dude, when I was playing basketball, there were so many coaches who would be like, just throw your ass into them.
That's
just
crazy.
sky hook.
One
that
of my biggest or one of my like best attributes when I used to play basketball, being like a 6'4" guy, white guy who's kind of slow playing center, was counting on my black competitors' internal homophobia.
That's hilarious.
You grab a little ass, all of a sudden the gaskets are loose.
Hey, let me tell you something, brother. Yeah, I'm smacking the shit out you.
Yeah,
The fuck?
yeah, and guess who's out of the game? You're out of the game. The rest.
I'm outsmarting these guys.
I've outsmarted
You
these
fallen
fellows.
right for his
You've fallen for my white gay trap.
I've credit card swiped you 17 times.
We should start an AAU team. Only have one white guy on the team, and this is only job. Hey, go out there, nigga,
He's
and
the
be
gay
gay.
enforcer.
Hey, go out there and be
Like an
gay. Just go out there and be
I
gay.
need you to go out there, be gay. Most importantly, don't get caught.
He's the
Act like you
sixth
doing
man.
so much,
He's the sixth man. He's just going in on.
You're just going
Somebody
out
needs
there.
a breather. They're like, all right, Josh, get in there. I'm just.
Just grabbing
Give him the ball, give him the ball. Nigga. Not even talking shit like, hey, nigga, your balls look nice. What the fuck? What you say to me? Yeah, you heard what I said, nigga.
Have you seen that movie with Adam Sandler where he's like the coach and Anthony Edwards is in it?
Yeah.
When Anthony Edwards is like yip yapping to him when he's shooting the free throws, that would just be me. I'm like, you got fucking tremendous calves.
What the fuck you said to me, nigga?
Just on the line like, man, your form is so good.
God, maybe you could teach me that someday.
I don't like this in the headphones.
It does add an extra sensual.
I'm having
Yeah.
a good time though.
It's just exactly like the sketch we just did.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, really.
What
bro.
was that? This will come out after, so you can.
It was like a guy being gay about basketball.
Yeah.
Perfect. You guys should have called me. I'm in, dude. I have a lifetime of experience. You have no idea how many black asses.
You don't think that is crazy? I don't even want to play you in basketball anymore. I just thought about that. We're not playing anymore.
I would
Yeah,
I
we're
would
not
beat you.
playing
It's
it.
No,
not
you
even
would- you
close.
would not beat me,
I
though.
would be. I can.
Dude, he dunks.
I would
I've
beat
seen
you.
him dunk.
I dunk.
No, you don't.
He,
Oh, I have seen a video of you
I've
dunking.
seen a video of
I
Cam
dunk.
dunking.
I
You do
dunked
dunk.
before.
I can dunk.
Can I dunk now?
I can definitely dunk now. I'm like 40 pounds lighter than I used
Yeah.
to be, and I
promise
was
you,
a
you're not gonna beat me in
dunker.
basketball. Because you can dunk on me. You can beat
I
me in
will
basketball.
say this: I haven't played in like a year.
Me neither.
No, yeah, you have. You play all the time.
All right.
Yeah, you do. I see you in the group chat. I've been in the group chat. I've never gone once, but you pull up. I know you pull up.
Yeah, sometimes that group chat gets a little chaotic where I go,
Are you in
definitely.
it?
Yeah, I'm in it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They've heard the rumors.
It's just me and Josh silently watching Hans and Matt Banward pull together a bunch of the biggest idiots in the comedy scene to go play basketball at Givens Park.
It'd be fun, bro.
I'll see,
I
like,
believe it. I wanna
I've had
go.
thoughts where I go, I should go today, and then like somebody will message it, and I go, I'm not going near that fucking court.
Nah, somebody, I forget who it was. Somebody from, I forget where he from. But that nigga came out and he rolled his ankle.
Bobby B TV is gonna be there.
Probably posted me play. He posted a video of us playing basketball. That he scored on me, and then like he said, Cam can't guard me, but I won that game 15-1.
Yeah, he posted the one.
And that's what social media is, ladies and
See,
gentlemen.
that's the thing though. You said that guy came out, rolled his ankle. I've
No,
reached,
not even rolled it. He like
snapped it.
He snapped.
Yes.
Yeah.
who was it?
It was a comic from
It
like
was a comic-
Chicago
no,
or something.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
He from
Damn.
Kentucky, and he the funny thing was like he was thumbs upping me from the ambulance when I was walking into the gym. I was like, who the fuck is this nigga in the ambulance? The fuck?
He's like, Cam, what's
He's
up,
like,
man?
I'm good. I'm like,
okay.
I don't even know that nigga, man.
It's also funny to do the thumbs up, like when like a football player gets like a neck injury,
Yeah,
and they're
and
getting
they're
carted
like-
off. They'll do the thumbs up to be like, "I'm good." He's like seeing you, and he's like, "Don't worry, Cam." You're like, "Who the fuck?" is that guy?"
I wasn't worried.
And then they showed me the video, and nigga snapped this shit like in half.
See,
Dude, I
that's,
saw that.
But he
That's my
also he
concern.
was overweight though, so it's like
Yeah, I am in
you know
better
what I'm saying?
shape than that guy.
Yeah, it's
for
like
sure.
if
But
you overweight and shit.
I'm just
And
I've
Roshi's, nigga,
I've
you
reached
gonna
a
flat
level
line.
of age and whiteness where it's not worth me injuring myself and not being able to play golf.
I see.
That's truly where I'm at with it.
Yeah, because you
I
slipped
beat
a
you in golf,
disc.
too.
I have a slip disc in
He's
my
a
back.
slip
What'd
disc.
you say?
I beat you in golf too.
I mean, that's crazy.
For real.
I could give you the biggest lead in golf, and I mean, it wouldn't even be relatively close.
Okay.
I would love to do.
You don't think I'm good at golf?
I know you're not good at golf.
How do you know that?
Yeah, come on.
Look at him.
Wow.
Whoa!
It's fucked up, man.
That was fucked up. I
Hey,
wish I
I
hadn't said
didn't-
it. Cut that out.
Nope, cancel.
You
Cancel
worked
that
on a
run.
golf course.
Yeah, nigga.
I bet you got some. Did you get reps in?
Yes.
I guarantee you they didn't let him out on that course very much. I know what course he was at. There ain't no way. They were like, Cam, if you want to just wander around. You go ahead, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, get out there. Take a set of rental clubs.
I'll
Go
tell you.
scare our guests.
Nah, I was out there one day, had my hat on sideways,
Yep.
and I got lost on the course for like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I've also been lost on a golf course. It's not fun.
I
No.
used to work at a golf course too.
Really?
Really?
What you did there?
I did the carts. I would
Same
wash them
shit.
and charge them and
Hell yeah.
that type of stuff.
Do people tip you doing that?
Not really, no. But you get all the leftover unopened beers that were in the golf carts.
Yeah.
That's
That's
kinda
nice.
Yeah.
That's a Gardini tip right
Yeah,
there.
that's a Gardini tip.
He's fine. But that's what that money would have been spent on anyway. So
Nah, that shit was parking the cars was fun.
Pretty nice job. You get to drive the carts around. That was pretty fun. at
those
the
guys
time.
do always seem like they're having a good time when I go play golf.
And then you get to talk to the cart girls when they stop.
Yeah, they
Cart
load up
girls.
In the
Listen,
That's a big come up if you pull a cart girl, right? That's
I
like
mean, they make so much money.
yeah.
and
Almost
they're,
paying their
I
rent off
mean,
that shit.
all they have to do is get mildly sexually harassed all day long
yeah.
for mass amounts of money. It's
But
crazy.
they make more money than strippers, probably.
Depends where you're stripping. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like
Like
they make-
Tulsa?
They make more,
Like Tulsa? Cart girls are making more than those Tulsa strippers are,
Yes.
for sure.
I went to a strip club in
But it was
Lincoln,
cool, though.
Nebraska, and that was a mistake.
Yeah.
We went
Yeah.
there on like a Thursday too, and I went, "Oh my god, Thursday at 3 p.m. I shouldn't even have went there."
what's because I went to in Florida.
I never went. The only one I've ever been to was Rachel's in West Palm, and it's because they used to do a show there.
For real?
Oh
in the side
yeah,
room.
dude, they used to do. That was. There was they called it the Red Room, right? Yeah. And it was in West Palm, and it was a strip club on the left side, and then there was a back room that was supposed to be for like private gigs, but on Sundays they would do like shows there,
A free comedy show.
and you would be on stage, and behind you through the window, you could just see like
There's
tits.
a huge
Nah, that's
window.
hard.
Like
That's hard.
it's the size of like 4 of these screens.
I like that.
And you could just see straight into the strip club.
And you're just
I
trying to-
actually I did it this whenever I was in Florida this last week or
Oh, yeah.
whatever. I did it just because, she was like, you don't have to promote it and I'll pay you. I'm like, okay, great. And so I did it. They cover that window now.
Oh, what a! I thought this was fucking
They
America.
cover the window.
also
You
makes
can't
a lot
even
of
see any
sense.
titties.
probably
It actually is.
illegal.
It's probably yeah.
Defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah, it does.
What do I
kinda-
want to go to a comedy show?
Yeah, it did kind of suck, but it's okay. It made my set a lot better, I think.
Yeah, people
Not
were able to
having the-
focus on you instead of giant tits
not-
behind you.
And in Florida, dude, they got pussies out at the club too.
Yes.
They go pussy out.
Yeah, they go
Yeah.
pussy out.
They go pussy out.
Yeah, we was at
Pinky out.
2001 Space Odyssey last weekend. It was dope.
I didn't like the way you licked your lips.
Yeah,
when you,
you,
did that.
you reminisced
Nah, I
and
thought
licked
about
your lips. That was crazy,
That was
bro.
good. I put out
You
way
could
too much
taste the
money, and
memories.
It was fun. It was a good time.
The only time still to date that I've ever spent money at a strip club was when Cam gave me money to spend at a strip club, and I had he gave me $100 in ones, and later that night he took it back from me. I bet there was $82 still
Yeah.
left over. I gave somebody I gave her $18 for a dance. I think it cost 20, but I just kind of guessed the amount, and I was like, "You've been very sweet, thank you." That was the only dance I've ever gotten.
Go buy your son something
It's
nice.
fun.
And then Jolly was making strippers do push-ups,
Yeah, that
which
was the best shit ever.
we've talked about so many times on this podcast.
No.
It's one of my favorite
the
memories.
best shit ever. I still do that to this day.
It's-
To this day, that's
Turn
what we
into
do.
a
That's
drill
what we do.
instructor.
But real shit. But
Lock
what,
the elbows.
What sucks is though, like we be trying to do like real good strip clubs, where they got like bad bitches and shit, and like bad bitches not gonna do push ups.
No.
But
Tulsa, Oklahoma, on a Thursday night, they'll do push-ups.
So funny to-
100%
man,
do
one bitch was
push-ups.
like,
The
"Fuck,
bad
I'll
of the
do
bitch-
20." I was
the-
like, "She ugly as fuck." That bitch ugly as
You
hell.
get one that's
dog.
doing claps in between. You're like, oh no.
How much do you need this money?
She's, it's your mom's friend.
yeah. It's like when a mom,
to the work.
yeah. It's like when a mom has
Put a
to
45-pound plate on my back.
It's like the adrenaline that moms get when they have to like save their children from car wrecks. That's what strippers get when they see Cam with money. Ask her, it's like, I can do the most.
No, it gets it. I got a problem with strip. I take like a 3-month break every month.
That's
I
good.
Go, I spend a lot of money and then I say I can't do it no more.
It's like a little tolerance break. Like when you
Yeah.
smoke weed a lot. Sometimes you just gotta take some time off so you can enjoy it the way you used to.
Most duh.
Yeah.
And I don't drink no more. I was in there last time and I wasn't drinking.
It's a different experience, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's not as fun.
It's not as fun. That's why I don't really like strip clubs.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking when I'm there, and so you're really just aware of the deep sadness that looms over, especially like the strip club in Tulsa on a Thursday.
Them
Like
hoes is like
it's everybody has a dream. That the girl that I gave $18
Everybody
to.
has a dream.
Everybody has a dream in there.
wait, what? I bet we can. I bet me and you can both say what all strippers want to be outside of stripping.
Well,
On three, let's. Say what you gonna say. Say I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. But
Okay.
use your research in your mind of what you know about strippers.
Okay.
About what they want to do outside.
Okay.
Of stripping. On three. 1, 2, 3. Real
nursing.
estate.
Oh,
I was gonna say
you know
nursing
what,
too.
you know what's crazy is what I was about to. I thought you were gonna go there. What's crazy? The girl that I spent. I mean, she talked to me the entire time. She broke down how she wanted to buy an apartment complex, and she was like, "If you think about it, every apartment rents for like $1,500, and there's 60 units." She was like describing she was describing real estate.
She's
to me.
describing the real estate market poorly.
Yeah.
She's like not even thinking about taxes.
And I was like, "Yeah, no." I was like, "Well, here you go."
If I finance the house, it's only $600,000, and it's like
I was like, "Here's your start right here, Slitter. $18 in ones." That's how it's
I
gonna
love
happen.
you went, hey, don't spend that all on one house.
Strippers are an ambitious bunch.
No, yeah.
They all
Yeah,
have
I don't-
dreams, and I'll tell you this
even
much:
know 'em.
I believe their dreams.
Oh yeah.
I actually do. I think sometimes it gets clouded by a lot of money for shaking their ass. Eventually,
I was doing it for free.
I know.
I was
Josh
doing it
does
for the love of the
free.
game, dude. I get my reps.
I think they all have dreams, and I believe in every single one of them.
I do too.
I do too. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I believe in strippers, bro.
I hope that one day I
They're
go
not
to rent
ghosts.
an
I believe in
apartment.
them too.
I hope I can rent an apartment from Jessica at, I don't know if that was her real name or her stripper name. I don't remember anymore.
Who
One
knows?
of them was Jessica. One of her names was Jessica.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Kendall. Kendall
thought
was
them
her
was fake
stripper name.
names.
And you do?
Yeah.
Well, for the first hour we were there, he was convincing everybody he wasn't Kam Patterson until a girl finally pulled up her phone and was like, "You're Kam Patterson," and he was like, "Ah, okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, but
You
it's,
got me."
It's real fucking. It be fun to
Now
like
you
lie
gotta
to,
tip
it's,
more.
it's fun to lie to them because you lying to me, and then like when they get like lying to them is way more fun, bro. 'Cause I mean, I was tricking one time, the bitch was like, "What you do?" And I was like, "I'm a truck driver," and then she was like, "How long you been driving a truck?" And I'd be like, "Shit, about like." Shit, I'm 26 now, so probably like shit, I was 21. And they bitch having like the whole concept of me driving trucks and shit. And then when somebody was like, "Nigga, you Kam Patterson," she got mad at me like, "Bitch, your name not fucking Cinnamon, ho." I forgot my name. Fuck you mad at me for, bitch?
True.
It is funny to like role play there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I try, but you,
You're
you
like,
now my era strictly. I just go there, I make up names for everybody. I make them hoes remember the names, and then so I don't gotta remember them. So I go strictly. I be like, "That's my dog James, that's my dog Carson, that's my dog Charles."
And then
And then they gotta remember the names.
nice.
Yeah.
You're giving them like homework assignments, but
Yeah,
you're giving
like
them like
Sudoku.
brain
Yeah.
teasers.
Brain builders,
yeah,
yeah.
brain building exercises.
And then they'll be
yeah.
like, "Who is who?" And I'll be like, "Bitch, you know."
Yeah,
Could I
you
forget?
know, because you forgot.
forgot.
Yeah, of course. You
You know
made
what
them
the fuck it
all
is.
up in the
Who is
moment. Yeah.
Dude, that's so funny. That's crazy. I think I've been to a strip club twice, and I didn't
Yeah.
like either of them. I didn't like the experience either time, because the first time I thought the girl liked me because I'm a fucking idiot. She followed me on Instagram, and I went, she doesn't do this for everybody. And then turns out she definitely does, because then she unfollowed me the second I got out of that place. And then I was like 19, I think, at that time.
So awesome.
And then the second time was in Thailand, and that was like,
It's getting gayer and gayer every time
it
you
was.
say something.
yeah, I was about to say.
This
Were
gets
there
super
lady
gay.
boys there?
No, it was lady. No.
They were real ladies.
They
They were strong too. They were strong.
No.
Grip big hands.
Yeah.
Strong shoulders.
Yeah. She's doing pull-ups on the bar.
Way bigger feet
You know
than
those
me.
sideways,
That thing
like,
where they hold themselves up sideways.
She's doing the sideways pull-ups, making it look like she's walking up the
Oh
stairs.
yeah, that's nice.
We went to one in Thailand, and that was like a full-on like dog and pony show.
Is that the
of,
one where they're like shooting ping pong
Yes.
out of their pussy and shit
they're
like
doing
that?
like creative things with their pussies. Like they were like one of them would.
I love creativity though.
Yeah,
That's
creativity.
nice.
I'm never one to spark it down an idea. They had one of them. This was when it was like, I didn't know, because my boys took us there based off the taxi driver's recommendation. So we went in there and we sat at the thing, and the lady comes over to, it's like we're in like a private booth area. And then she steps on the table, and then she hands my buddy a balloon. And then he's like holding it, and then she starts dancing or whatever. And then out of nowhere, another girl comes in and gives her like a fucking like long straw, and then she sits down and shoves it in her. And then she shoots a dart out of out of her pussy into the balloon, and it popped. And then everybody was like, "What is happening?"
Whoa.
And then they start doing like, dude, it starts becoming like it almost starts to become like a clown car where they just keep pulling things, like they just keep doing different
pulling stuff out of their pussy.
Literally, they shoved a banana in it, and then they started shooting out indivial
Like cuts
slices.
of the
They were
banana?
cutting out the banana. One of my buddies ate it.
I was gonna ask that.
One of
Did
my buddies
anybody
ate
eat the
it. Then he
banana?
got what's it called? Venereal disease in his throat. I don't remember what it was, but he
like
got
strep throat?
He got strep throat. Yes, he got strep throat
Awesome.
after eating it. Then they had one girl
Did
who
he
did.
do that voluntarily, or did she like?
No, he caught it.
You eat that banana?
He grabbed it, threw it in his mouth, and caught it. Like he was, and then like immediately everybody was like, "You're gonna die! Like you're gonna die!"
That is crazy.
And
I've done a
then-
lot of stupid stuff. That's crazy.
I'm trying to think-
I used to shoot heroin. I would never eat a pussy banana in
In
Thailand.
Thailand, pussy banana in Thailand.
Hell no.
And then I'm trying to think of what else they did. They did one of them had a bird fly out of it, which I felt like that was insane.
That's gotta be that's
Was
It's
it
animal
alive?
abuse.
Was it alive?
Yeah.
Sean's face, dude. You look so concerned.
And then another
because
and then another thing they do in Thailand. This is unrelated to that.
Wait,
but-
that was gonna fly by a bird.
I don't know. I don't know.
was the bird? It came out of
What
the.
color
like,
was the bird?
Yeah,
It was like a little.
Describe this bird to me.
like
It was
finch?
like a. like,
Yeah, nigga, right now
what
I'm
is
thinking
it? The
pigeon, nigga. So
no,
please describe a bird.
It's like a.
Pigeon's way too big. I'm thinking of like a finch.
Yeah, it was like a parakeet.
okay.
Oh, okay.
What's like the thing they take into the coal mines?
Yeah, a parakeet.
A parakeet in the coal
Canary.
mine, a canary in the coal mine.
Canary.
It was like a canary in her a canary in her coochie. Yeah. Canary in the coochie. The bird was alive. It's good to go, boys. We can.
I don't know.
And then that place, Thailand, is also crazy because there was also tourist attraction. So if you get in there, they'll have you like some of the dudes that know that military dudes come through. They have like they have like tourist attractions printed out on like these laminated like menus. It's like a menu that you can go like take me there. And one of them on the back was a chicken with a gun, and we were like, "What's that?" And we went there, and my buddy shot a chicken with an Uzi, which was for like $50.
It's chicken gun.
It's a chicken
Tell
gun.
me it's chicken gun? What's so confusing about
Yeah, how
the
was you
payment?
confused about it?
What is this? What are you fucking idiot? This is bird pussy and this is chicken.
What, can you not read, you fucking idiot?
Yeah, what are you, not, you fucking blind?
That's bird pussy is crazy.
You're like, now these look similar, but he's like, they're vastly different experiences. Trust me. Both of them have
They
birds.
both have
but
birds. That one's got a.
I have to say, if I was gonna guess which one the bird dies at, I might pick bird pussy. I honestly think it's more likely that a bird inside of a pussy would die than somebody spraying an
Cause my first thought was they
Uzi.
just strap a gun to a bird.
Just
a
kinda
little
laugh
bird
at
running
it.
around with guns.
Yeah, they got like fake hands.
Yeah.
and they strap.
That's
And
what I
like,
was
see how
thinking
cool this
too,
is, nigga?
yeah.
It's like,
It's the biggest.
No.
It's instead of a zoo, they just have that.
No,
That would be
that's an
cool.
attraction. That's cool. A bird with little fake hands running around
we
with a
glued
gun.
had no
G.I.
idea
Joe
why.
hands.
It's like- but it's a real gun though. Like it's heavy. Like
It's a real gun. Like you're
And he's
actually
like,
in
yeah,
danger.
He's not
yeah.
moving fast.
If that bird figures out how to pull that trigger, everybody is in danger.
It's a Glock 19, but it is. Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah. So
That's
that was
crazy.
That was the only strip club I ever went to. I don't know.
Yeah, that's insane. You
That's
beat my
a-
strip club experience by 1,000.
Yeah.
No, I mean making them do
I
push-ups
never
is way
did.
cooler.
It was
No.
fun. No, okay, let me
Well,
tell you
it's
my
cool,
favorite thing
but-
about strip club. It was dope. It's very fun. Cause you get to see who the cool ones is. Like I met some real cool strippers like that. Cause like they were just I was somewhere I forget, but it was just like we told the whole dude push ups and they did push ups and they were cool as fuck. The one bitch that didn't want to do it, she was bad as hell, but she wasn't cool though. That's how you know who cool, like who just you know what I'm saying. Good
You can't be
vibe.
stuck up and be shaking
You
your
gotta
ass
find.
for
You
money.
gotta find the humble ones.
Yeah.
They were cool as shit.
Remind
Somebody
them
you
what
can bring
they're
home to
doing.
mom.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I have.
Have you brought a stripper home to you?
Nah, I mean, I ain't bringing it to my mom, but I was like, Mom, look, this is a stripper I know.
Yeah.
Mom be like, hello, lady, how you doing?
I had a stripper threaten to burn my house down one time.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
I don't like strip clubs, but I do like strippers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before I had my girlfriend, nigga, my favorite thing to do was to fuck a stripper and then like go to her job and then watch niggas give her money and then fuck her face.
See, that's a weird. You would see.
That's like some power control thing.
That's a weird level of cuckery, I think.
Not
in a
cuckery
way,
at all.
it's related. It's in the ballpark.
It might be cousins.
It might be cousins. If you
Might
can
be
admit,
cousins. But it's the
hold
thing
on,
where it's
hold
like this situation. Where this is why I think. This is why I think I like. Cause like she playing this nigga. Like she playing him. Like she
Yeah.
like like da do whatever you want. I'm sitting on to the side. Like he had no idea. Like all this talking he doing means nothing. She finna get it bit $200. She finna give me most of it so I can get gas.
Yeah,
She gonna
yeah.
feed me and then she gonna eat my dick.
Yeah.
I win.
She's
Dude,
gonna
if I watched-
buy me Popeyes with it.
If I
and
watched
then
that,
it
I'd be,
come down her
like,
throat.
I'd be like, you don't touch her like that.
Hey, hands off the lady.
There's a no touching policy for a reason.
You do seem like the type who at some point in your life would have been the like, I'm here to save her.
I got it. I'm gonna
She
get out
really
of this.
liked me. You come back and you're like, you don't have to do this.
I was like when I was like freshman in high school. There's a girl who I like was in love with that lived next door to me, but she went to a different school, and she had a boyfriend who like was mean to her, and I would always be like, you shouldn't let him treat you that way. Like I was that guy. I was that guy for like a whole year and a half to some lady.
Yeah, it was a girl like that. I like that in school. She a dude named Darius. I don't know what that nigga doing now. Probably in prison. He was the same person. But he it was a girl I really like this bitch like a lot, bro. And then but she was dating Darius. And then one day Darius, we was in 7th grade, Darius punched this bitch in the face. like punched her like
Darius.
clean in the face. And she knew I liked her. Like she knew I fucked with her. And so she was like, Darius punched me in the face. Can you help me? I was like, no, that nigga's insane.
Darius is crazy.
I watch him paralyze a nigga, bro.
what?
No.
Yeah, like paralyzed nigga. I don't know if that nigga walked now, but then he wasn't moving. He was like, we was in lunch line, and the dude called him a nigga. The white dude, he called him a nigga.
Okay.
Man, Darius was like, huh? He said, you a fucking nigga. And so I'll never forget Darius handed me his backpack. He handed me his tray, and then he just picked him up. And we had like little metal bars where like so you
Yeah.
And so he picked him up, slammed him on the bar, and then kicked him in the head. And then just grabbed his backpack, grabbed his tray, and then just walked out into the cafeteria, sat down, and waited till they picked him up.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's it. Well, I'm on his side.
The first part wasn't cool. The
I
second
do
part
want
was
to,
cool.
yeah. I do want to say, just as a podcast, as the only white guy on this podcast, I
Yes.
support Darius in that moment.
Yeah, I would
Quite
have done
heavily.
the same shit.
Yeah.
Having to G check somebody.
Yeah.
I'll G check a motherfucker. I shaved my head because I thought I was gonna be hot like Matt, and I'm not.
Sorry,
What?
brother.
It looks good, man.
You look
No,
good,
dude, stop. You guys are just saying that.
Why your eyebrows like that?
Stop.
Your eyelashes make me mad sometimes.
You know,
man.
the only people who have ever brought it up have been black people. Black people hate his eyebrows and eyelashes.
I don't know why. Do you know Drew Illa, a Florida comedian, South Florida, Drew Illa? He used to tell me I had racist eyebrows.
Yeah, bro, they
He's like-
strange, bro. But I ain't your eyebrow regular, but your eyelashes got albino syndrome. and
Yeah.
shit,
I just got
For
told.
real. Shit.
Your eyelashes have albino syndrome, dude. That is
does
what
look
it
like
is.
Yeah, well, I have long blonde eyebrows or eyelashes.
Your eyes look like you have like evil villain eyes in a movie,
dude,
like a Bond movie.
Well,
Yeah, like you seem like you were supposed to be an albino.
I'm like one shade. I think I'm like one. I got to be like one chromosome away.
That white albinos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're scary.
I ain't never seen one.
They
White
get like
albinos?
they get
Well,
like pink eyes.
They
tell.
all are.
Nah, I know that, but
But-
I'm saying like I only seen black albinos.
See, that's crazy because I feel like that's way
You know
that's
what?
way
Now that you
crazier.
mention it.
I've never seen a white
I think you
albino.
know-
No,
might be right,
no,
yeah.
white guys can be albinos. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope. I don't like that at all.
I mean, tell me that's literally Josh's eyelashes
yes,
right there,
right?
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nigga, you almost albino.
Yeah, I got away with it.
Oh, there we
whoa,
go.
that is
There we
basically
go.
me.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, bro, I never seen no white albino before.
Yeah, because a lot of them go blind.
Ooh, the white one?
Yeah, a lot of albinos go blind. Look at their eyes. Look at that. I mean, look at those eyes. Those are
Yeah, that's
blind
scary.
eyes.
Pretty close to you, brother.
Those are Steve
yeah, almost
Buscemi
there.
eyes.
That's crazy.
That Steve Buscemi is hilarious. Yeah, damn.
Black albinos got to be
I like
an
them. I
interesting
like
life.
bitches that be like that like them bitches that like they losing their pigment. What that is?
Vitiligo.
Yeah.
Vitiligo. That's what
I
Michael
followed that.
Jackson had.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, huh?
No, he didn't.
You can Google
I thought
it
he
if
had
you
surgery.
I've never seen.
I thought he was a pedophile.
I can't believe it's not butter.
butter. No.
No, I don't think he had vitiligo.
I don't think he
I'm
was a pedophile.
I don't think he was either,
I
actually.
think he was just like, I think he was just fucked up.
I think. He was a
Yeah, I
hit.
think it was
he
probably
was,
sad.
he's been like he was Michael Jackson. He was like 5 years old, bro. He didn't get a chance to be a kid. You know what I'm saying? He was like 5 years old, bro. He didn't get a chance to be a kid.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Then he got around kids and was like, nigga, you 40.
Yeah.
But come on, how about
lock in a little.
R. Kelly though,
Oh yeah,
bad stuff.
great
Yeah.
music though.
Great music though.
Everybody understands. Like he made great music. Same thing with Kanye. Now he sucked his cousin's dick. Hey man, listen.
Yeah, listen. Have you heard? I will admit this.
Hey.
The song, the
HH.
dude, it's
Everyone's
the chorus
talking
has been
about
stuck in
HH.
my head. It's so,
I'm not gonna say it, but
I
Please
feel wrong
don't.
just kind of bobbing my head thinking
It's-
about it.
it's
Hey, look, bro. We were playing that bitch in LA, and I forgot it was like a fucked up song at one point. I'm like, bro, turn that shit down. We tripping. Like,
Yeah,
when it was down,
yeah.
we popping this shit. Like, but it's hard, dude.
it's I mean,
I'm
it's
going on record
insane.
saying it's not good,
It's
but it's
bad.
pretty great.
It's bad.
It's
but
not good, but it's great.
it's crazy.
It's a crazy song, but it's
Well,
fucked up.
you can't. You got to separate the art from the artist. no. You can't.
Yo, chill,
He can. No, I'm just
chill.
saying he can't not make good music. That's what I'm saying. Like even if he makes like a fucked up song,
No, the song is fucked up. Like
the
it's
song
not
is
good.
fucked up. Well, I think the beat's crazy.
The beat is
That's
insane.
what I mean. It's
and
like
but the chorus is like
even
come
like
on, bitch.
even like when he made like the poopity scoop. Boop diddy scoop diddy boop diddy poop. The
It
beat
was-
on that is crazy
Yes.
too. It's like he's making bad music
I
on
ain't gonna
purpose,
hold
but like
you.
the beats are good.
that nigga would have walked out to that shit. Like, you feel me?
I actually don't know what you're saying now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't
know why
understand.
I
What do you
agree.
say?
Every once in a while, Cam will say something to me, and I'll be like, "Yeah, for sure."
I think Hitler would have walked out of that song.
Oh, yeah, that would have been like
That's his walkout song.
Hitler goes up in Fat Man.
Yeah,
That's
this
the song that he told the sound booth he wants to go out to.
Come on, man.
He walks out waving to the crowd. I'm not going to do it, but you know, he's
Fucked up, though.
waving to the
You
crowd.
shouldn't have did it.
No.
Not nice.
I
No,
agree.
not nice. Do you think you could follow Hitler though?
nice.
I think Hitler would bury us.
I think Cam's the only one who could do it. I really mean it. I think Cam might be able to.
I'd be up there like, so my girlfriend's Greek, and
Well, that fucking Hitler nigga, that nigga.
Cam would be like, what's that guy's problem?
That was kind of not cool, huh?
What the hell?
What the heck, guys?
That guy was kind of evil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
fucked
kind of
up.
shitty, huh? All right.
Nigga love trains. He like trains.
he loves trains and hide and go seek. I don't know what's going on.
You just go up, you start riffing, calling it Hitler autistic.
Nigga love trains. Had to go see. Love fire for some reason. That was crazy.
That guy's autistic for sure.
Definitely fucked up.
Oh, crush. Oh, man.
Dumbass.
That's how you follow Hitler.
Just go
right there.
dumbass mustache.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you guys so
yes,
much.
thank you guys so much for
thanks for
impromptu
having-
doing
doing
this. This
this.
is great.
sorry.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
It's so nice to finally have you guys both. I mean,
Well,
This
we're
is-
doing a tour. We're going on all the podcasts.
Yeah, because you guys
Yeah,
have a podcast
yeah,
you're
yeah.
starting, right?
Yep.
you're promoting the Loud and Quiet podcast.
That's actually a
I'm
great
sorry
idea.
if you guys just wanted to have Cam on, by the way, and then I
No,
ruined
I
it.
actually
No,
no.
what the fuck?
What
were
are you
great,
talking about?
dude.
Yeah.
I actually got insecure halfway through because I was like, I feel like Shawn isn't getting to talk, and I wanted you to talk.
Yeah, I
It's
felt
kind
bad.
of my favorite thing.
But
to do.
then you
Not talk?
You came in with the zingers, dude.
You came in with the heat.
Well,
We
I
loved it.
appreciate
Thank you
There's
guys.
kind of like Chris Kyle. You're sniping out here.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Watch
Thank
out, you're the sniper.
I am the sniper, platoon
Anyways,
sniper.
if you're here, you already know these guys, so you don't have to worry about following them. But you can. Shawn Gardini, Kam Patterson.
I'm Batman.
And
Love
if
you
you're
guys.
if you're here because of them and you don't know us, keep listening to the podcast. Follow us, Matt
These
Ross
niggas
Comic,
gay.
Josh Francis Comedy. Yeah, if you came here, you might be like, well, these guys might be a little too gay, but
Yeah.
that's
Not
okay.
these guys. You was good this time.
I was.
A singular guy. A singular man.
This was as straight as I've been for an hour and 15 minutes in a long time. So I
And-
appreciate Josh taking the heat for
Yep,
this
and
one.
then if you haven't already, go over and check out our medieval show called Off With Their Heads on Good Girl Studio Podcast on YouTube, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. See you.
Bro, Jolly, I want to tell the story so bad.